Hi everybody, this is Lexi from Moto Yacht Lacey K, and you're watching Fridays at Foster's.
Hey, welcome back to the show that you've missed the most, the Juan Acosta Show. Nah. Welcome back to Fridays at Foster's. What a better way to start season 2, episode 2, than with a 2 for Juan. So I'm going to bring in my friend Mark Coranto. Mark, get in here. Hey, Mark.
Whoa, it's a twofer. A 2 for Juan.
Hey, Mark, you're missing part of your body there.
What's going on here?
Mark, I told you not to wear a green shirt.
Mark, just go. Hey, folks, I know you've been waiting for it, so let's dive right in to Monday. Now, you know what? Let's change this up a little bit. Let's try something else. So, something new. Like a movie? A vlog?
Yeah, a vlog with like music and fun cuts and stuff.
Yeah, like, a vlog with music and some fun stuff, Can we make that happen? Hey folks, welcome back to Vetted. Here's a quick update. So as you can see, we have installed some gel coat putty from white gel coat putty, and we're doing all our fairing and body work with gel coat putty. And we're gonna start our non-skid. As you can see, we sanded down what was left of the old non-skid, so we can start brand new non-skid right on top. It should look great when we're done. As you can see, we're starting to redo our framework that was broken. So we're starting to reframe everything and glass all the frame in back to original. Once we have all this glass back in, then we can start putting in the bulkhead for the forward locker or the anchor locker. And we'll keep on moving forward with all the interior carpentry. Hey folks, so here we are in a Lazara that we're going to be painting, and nothing ever goes copacetic. The captain has requested that we fill up all the holes for his old speakers, and that we make a new speaker box where he could point the speakers at. So, not a problem, we'll take care of it. As a matter of fact, here's our painter now. So Jordan, the captain would like for us to build maybe a PVC box where he could mount this speaker sideways.
Okay.
So I need to see if I can get a price on a painted PVC box.
Okay.
He wants it also painted in pearl white.
Okay. Do you want to do it just one speaker? Or
Just
two?
this one.
Okay. We're going
Just
to
this
close
one?
this one?
No, he's gonna leave that one there flat.
Okay.
He wants this one tilted just to push some sound back.
Okay.
Can we do it?
Yeah, sure, man.
Everything's doable here. We don't ever say no. He's gonna have a blue and silver boot stripe. So we had to use gray primer in those areas. And then I'm gonna show you the hull where we primed it in white primer. Since it's gonna be a pearl white paint job, you gotta go with white primer. Primed the whole hull, which took a lot of primer because it had original blue paint. We sanded down the blue paint and we've applied 3 coats of white primer. Let's go take a little walk around. Not too shabby of a prime job, huh?
The wire's going to come out and go into the box, so you're still going to have a hole there. Yeah. Okay. All right, what we got going on now is we're getting ready to deliver the bar we just built. We spent about 3 months on this bar. It's got a lot of particulars. It's going to have stone on it. It's got wiring going through for electric. It's got shelves and storage for all the different kinds of drinks they're going to have. And then it's got a whole nother 2 levels that we put up here. For that, this is just one part of it. I'll show you the other part here in a minute. It's got a whole nother 2 levels on there. But the front side is going to be facing the beach. And you can see all those teak panels over there. That's called pencil teak. And each one of those things had to be put separately, individual, which took a tremendous amount of time. Once we got done with those, then we had to coat it because you're going to have the saltwater environments going to it. So got it all coated with polyurethane and epoxy. And if you can see right there, we just did light coats on it in order not to lose the look that we're looking for in the style, so it doesn't get filled up with clear. It's just really 2-3 coats over it to seal it, and it still keeps its beautiful look as being done in pencil teak. With my main man Heiko right here.
Beautiful job.
Our client with the pencil teak bar.
Yeah.
It's really awesome, man.
Nobody could have made it any better.
I like that, man.
Very nice.
Thank you. I appreciate those compliments, man.
Well, as you can see on our project boat, our Scarab, we have our Armstrong bracket set up here on the transom of the Scarab, ready for a brand new 250 Mercury outboards. A lot of power behind this boat.
So they pack some ponies, huh?
Pack some ponies, a lot of little ponies. And this is Parker, associated with us.
What's up, Parker?
Mark from Parker, and he's getting everything all set up and ready to go to mount the motors. And
What's the typical process that you need to set up beforehand before mounting one of these engines?
What he's doing right now is getting all the wiring that is required to, of course, put power to the motors. So we have all new wiring harness going on right now. Once that's all set and dressed on the motor, then we're going to put it on the transom, on our bracket, and then we start our penetrations to go into the hull to run our wiring all the way up forward, where the guys right now are getting set up with the ignitions to make all the connections. It's a long process, but when it's done, it's going to be fantastic.
Juan, why is there a big empty container here?
So this container is going to get full of the bar that we made. We're going to pack the bar as far forward as possible, try and figure out how to lock it into place so it doesn't maneuver in shipment. They want the back aft so they can put the stone that they're going to put on top of the bar. Then all this is going to get mailed overseas to the hotel where they're going to install the bar.
Where's it going overseas?
I'm not really sure.
Oh.
But as you can see, we're already starting to wrap up all the parts. It's going to be a process. It'll probably be all day today just keep trying to get this container loaded. This is probably the biggest bar I've ever had to make. Hello! Where's my bar?
Just receiving a boat right now. We're trying to find out and doing all our pre-inspections to see what kind of damage it has, what cracks on it, and we're going to be doing a refit on this and a lot of different modifications on the boat. So we're looking at it real closely when it first comes in to make sure what's there now compared to when we start our job. So we want to do what's called a pre-inspection on this. You can see this boat has already had some previous paint work. You can see all the overspray from the blue. And you can see there's been no bottom paint on there, so we're going to be doing some bottom paint too. But you can see, look at these runs. I mean, this is why it's coming to me in the first place, because I want to get it done right, not crap like this. This is why you do a pre-inspection. You see, there's already been done paint work. Looks like it's 5 years old already still. Doesn't even look brand new because it's been sitting in the yard for a long time. So now we're going to go ahead and start doing our repairs and modifications and get this baby back to looking the way it's supposed to be so they can get back on the water.
They overextended it and now it won't come back together. See, that's how it's supposed to work.
Oh! Come on! Hey, you're good! You gotta get the airline!
Right now, we're just waiting over here for that container to get in this position to put it in that spot, left of the yellow line.
This thing is 45 feet instead of 40. It's got way too much overhang.
You're gonna have to get it closer.
Let's get it right next to the...
Yeah, you're gonna have to get it closer
right next to
to
the
your
ladder.
shop.
Right next to the ladder?
Hey, why don't you move all this stuff out of the way and put it right against the rail?
Right now?
Yeah.
Put it right next to the ladder. It overhangs 5 feet on this side.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that.
How come that little crate gets an angle, but the big ass crate don't get an angle? Seems like some indifference right here.
Here we go, guys. Those beautiful babies that were on. Here, come here. Let me take you over here. Check this out. I want to show you why I'm so freaking passionate about what I do. Those babies right there, those 250s were on a 19-month back order. I got them in 3 weeks and they're sitting over there already installed on the boat. Why? Because I love what I do. Come check it out. 250 Mercuries on the boat, being installed. My buddies over there, Parker Yachts, put them on for me right now, rigging up the whole boat. We're gonna get all these holes installed, get all these rigs, and then you can also take a look. Look at those new electronics. We're getting ready to wire up those with the T-top. We're gonna put the C deck down, there's nice foam teak over there, and when this thing goes in the water, it's gonna be mwah. We took this boat from a rotten boat that was just, everything was rotted, looks like it was sitting behind somebody's house for about 10 years under the tree, and now it's not a Scarab 30, It's a Foster 30. Our banner up on that tent, there is Moho over there that we're getting ready to start the priming in. You can see our guys right now getting instructed. They're going over to vetted right now to continue on the fairing. Come on, I'll show you what we've got going on, guys. We took that hole from there, cut the whole boat off, and all of this has been replaced new. And you can see right now we're doing our final glass work and laminations up here. And follow me up here, I'll show you the new deck we just put on. See what we got here. This is our brand new deck that came from all the way over there. We replaced this whole thing with a jig mold wood. We did our glass work, pulled the mold from the inside. Now we're doing all the body work and fairing to make sure all the surfaces are uniform, all the lines are good, and everything's shaped, and then we're going to spray a couple coats of gel coat on, and then wet sand and polish it so that it matches the rest of the boat. Then our final process here will be to put on the molded non-skid in a diamond pattern, which is very difficult, and not many of the glass guys can do this, but we have 2 of them on staff that are pros at this. So that's the molded non-skid patterns that'll go all the way around with the polished gel coat, and then we'll put on the rub rail, and then we'll finish out the master on the carpentry on the interior. This is our paint extractor conjunction over here, and what this does, you can see we use a filter right here to catch the oversprays. These also could be carbon filters, which really catch it too, so you can use both types. What this does is this goes into the actual spray tent booth over here, and while you're sanding, priming, and spraying, you turn this on, and this will suck all the overspray into the filtration system and then into another separate filtration box. So what it does is it prevents the overspray. After you get done spraying and your beautiful paint job looks nice, it prevents the overspray that's in the atmosphere 2 hours later to settle all back down and look like non-skid. So what you want to do is while you're spraying, or while you're sanding, or while you're priming, it sucks all the overspray and the dirt out of the atmosphere and runs it through a vented filter back here so that you have a clean, nice, smooth paint job, and it's not full of dirt, or it doesn't let the overspray that was already in there settle back down on the paint job after you applied the paint.
All right, that wraps up this week, and I've enjoyed that. And if you did, tag somebody that you know needs to see this video, share it with all your friends, and we'll see you next Fridays at Foster's.